What's up, guys? Happy Tuesday. Last week, hope you're feeling encouraged, kind of going off into the last couple days. I hope your grades are where they need to be, and you're almost sophomores, so you should be excited. On that note, wanted to kind of make a quick video, quick lesson. Should be super easy. A little extra credit opportunity. Um, we as teachers, Algebra 1 teachers, we talk to geometry teachers a lot. And one of the things that they tell us is, hey, from ninth grade to 10th grade, too many kids come in there and they don't know how to label and name angles. And so I'm going to teach you all that real quick. That way you walk into 10th grade ahead of the game, ahead of the curve, ready to be successful. It's a tiny skill that's super important. So let's name some angles. So first of all, there's a couple angles going on here. I hope you're able to kind of notice. We've got this angle right here. We've got this angle right here. And then we've got this big angle, right? So when you working with a bunch of angles, you got to know what to call them. Okay. So when you're naming an angle, the vertex goes right in the middle of the name. Okay. And here's what I mean. Let's name this big angle right here. You're going to follow the letters. This is going to be angle E D C. And that is this angle right here. Okay. E D C. You go in order, and that middle letter right here, that D, needs to be the vertex of the angle, the point, right, of the angle. There's that big angle. So what would we call this smaller angle right here? That is angle E D W, right? EDC went down here. EDW is right here. Okay. And this little symbol right here is just saying it's an angle. All right. So what would be the name of the other smaller angle down there? Right here. You can call it a couple of different things. If you start up here, you could call it angle WDC. All right. So if you're kind of seeing how to label some of these angles, okay, and how to name some of them. And another thing, really quick, that I want to show you is how can we find the measure of some of these angles given some measures? Okay. So watch this. Let's say the measure of this angle, the measure of angle EDW, let's say that angle is 75 degrees. All right, so right here, 75 degrees. All right. And let's say the measure of this angle right here, WDC, is 85 degrees. What's the measure? What's the measure of angle EDC? This big angle right here. How do we figure that out? Well, this is you guys probably already know what to do. The fancy word for it is angle addition postulate. But really the idea of it is if this piece is 75, this piece is 85, and they both together make this big angle EDC, what is the measure of the big angle? Well, you just got to add up 75 degrees plus 85 degrees, and that gives you 160 degrees. Okay. So that's the basic gist of pretty much what I wanted to teach you today. Um, Last thing I want you to think about, if if I gave you the 160 and I gave you one of these, think about how you'd find the other one. You would just subtract the measure of the whole angle from one of the parts to find the other. Okay. So that's just a little bit of how you name angles and a little bit of finding the measure of angles. So nothing too crazy, just a little bit of something to just think about going into next year. Have a great day.